I'd like to start a series of relatively short audios that would unwrap my story of experiences with Willa and how it was unwrapping and so on. And in this audio, I would like to give some introduction into it. And so first thing that I would like to start is why, because I started connecting with Shayla first. And when I was connecting with her consciously and remembering that I had this connection for my whole life with her, I was also getting that this is part of disclosure or bringing extraterrestrials and contacts to our physical reality. That this kind of relationships will open more for people in the future and so on, and it's really part of bringing those energies, this kind of bonds. Is bringing those energies into our reality and merging in a way and blending our realities through blending our souls and intimate experiences. So I was feeling that I was meant to share my stories with Shayla, but I also feel for a long time that I would like to share also my stories with Willa, and that it could bring either some more light into other people's experiences or maybe trigger them to experience some emotions or whatever. But for most, I would like to share it for myself, really, because each time when I was sharing something, well, occasionally I don't share so often because I am in a certain process about it. So I go with the flow, how I feel, when I would like to share and so on, and when I am ready to share. I needed to also get ready for this and release some maybe limiting beliefs and so on, and to share it with good intentions and best energy that I can share it. And so for most, I would like to really share it for myself, because other times, each time when I shared something like this publicly, but sometimes that doesn't even matter if anyone would hear it. When I share it and verbalize it, I channel energy and it shifts me. I unblock something in myself and it brings even more experiences to me. So I am also curious what this will bring to me. And I was also thinking how to share this story, because there are many points that are very intimate and sometimes weird and maybe hard to accept for some people. So I was battling with some things in myself also, but even with the Shayla, I was feeling that I will be ready to share my story when I will feel like sharing everything without any fear, with courage and without need to hide some details. So I would like to share most of it, and because some parts of the story are still unwrapping, that maybe at some points it would be better for me to maybe keep something for myself, but still I will share a lot of stuff. I also wanted to keep this story to the largest part anonymous, because there are also other people figuring in the story, other channelers and so on, so I will not mention any names, but at some points, who knows more about these connections, that it could be probably at some point obvious about who I'm speaking. But still, only names that I will say is Shayla and Willa, and obviously it's me who is recording it, so it's not that anonymous, but you probably get what I mean. And in the last segment of this introduction, I would like to just briefly say who is Willa, or what I think she is, and who she is for me. So it seems that she is a hybrid from our future, but she can, jump through realities and times and so on, and she is strongly connected to our time frame, so it's easy for her to jump physically into our dimension, and my physical reality is opening up to overlap with hers, so we share energetic blending and sometimes even physical sensations in my physical reality, in my physical form, and also other types of energetic sharing and blending, but of course I would describe this more through these stories. And then also like who she is for me. She is, from what I've discovered, and also I will share more about this in those series, like why I consider her to be part of like my multi-flame connection. I have a twin flame that is Shayla, and I already accepted that to be true according to how it works, how the connection works, and also it was confirmed in many ways. And Willa is something that I understand to be my multi-flame, because she is connected with the Shayla also, and I share a very deep bond with her. And there were many experiences that when I disconnected from her, she was obviously getting back to me in ways that I saw that she was really into continuing connection with me. So yeah, I cannot say that much really through the words and descriptions, but you will hear it through those stories better than if I would describe it this way. So in the next audio I will share how this connection started and continued.